We begin 7 News at 6 tonight with that situation at Collins Correctional Facility, and reporter Derek Hyde live for us outside the prison. Derek, you've been out there all day. What do we know tonight about what's happening inside?
That's right, Jeff. I've had a lot of questions, and we're still trying to sort out everything that happened here at Collins, which left the facility here on lockdown for pretty much the entire day today. Now, just an hour ago, we did get a press release from the Department of Corrections, and I'll read you what it says and some of the questions that I still have. So yesterday, an inmate was found attempting to discard contraband. There was use of force, which resulted in the recovery of 2 cell phones. The other inmates in his dorm became agitated and attempted to check in on that searched inmate. On site, staff and supervisors de-escalated the incident and all inmates returned to their cubes. But here is where I start to have some questions. Later that morning, as a result of various potential threats, we don't know what started those threats because we had just been told this had been de-escalated, staff exited the 3 dorms without incident, which again, we had just been told this had been de-escalated. There were no hostages taken in any of the 3 dorms, and after ordering the facility locked down, Commissioner Marticello arrived at the facility earlier this morning, and he activated emergency protocols, even though, like I said, we had already been told that this had been de-escalated the day prior. Now, just an hour ago, he restored staff to the units and achieved a peaceful resolution, and 1 officer sustained a minor injury and returned to duty. No inmates were injured. The facility will remain locked down for a full facility frisk. Now, earlier today, I spoke to a CO union representative, and this is what he attributed this issue to. And do you feel like this is an issue that was caused by staffing problems?
Oh, this is directly correlated. This has gotten drastically worse. It's not a question anymore of if something's going to happen. Everybody's been calling it. The when is now. The when is today.
Now, I asked all of these questions that I just mentioned earlier to the Department of Corrections. I asked if the supervisors already de-escalated the situation, why were there threats, and why did the COs have to exit the dorms? And in turn, why did the commissioner travel here and issue a lockdown the following day? I have yet to receive an answer. But the Department of Corrections not answering our questions is something that we have become used to here at Channel 7. Myself, along with our 7 News I-team, has been looking into ongoing concerns and complaints filed by state prison officers and employees for some time. But as our chief investigative reporter explains tonight, the state just keeps kicking our requests down the road.
I'm Adrian Ranch for the 7 News I-team. For months, we've been hearing from correctional officers inside prisons around Western New York about concerns for their safety and staffing levels and how it's affecting how they do their job. So I wanted to find out how many official complaints have actually been filed with the state and where they're coming from. In August, I requested a copy of all written complaints from corrections officers, staffers, and employees at state-run facilities, including Wendy, Collins, Wyoming, Attica, Orleans, and Albion correctional facilities. But since then, every time the state is supposed to reply with these documents, I'm told they need more time to respond. The latest came February 7th. The state says they have potentially responsive documents, but they're now under review. It's been the same story for months, and the state pushes their response every single time another week. In this latest letter from the state, I was told to expect these documents in my inbox by Friday, February 14th. We'll see what happens this go around. For the 7 News I-team, I'm Adrian Ranch.